Jesus. Wait, no. No, I thought I was done because I made the first episode. And you guys are here too. Glad to know I'm not alone. But what's going on, guys? We're back. Back to this. And what am I doing with my life? All because this was a free game. And I gotta look at this one. This. I have to look at you. Anyway. That was rude. But funny. Maybe. Anyway, let's get back into the nightmare. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Let's go. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. This is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. Okay. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too tense and intellectual. That is one big word for my tiny brain to comprehend. Whatever. Anyway. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place, even if it's a literature club. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberately like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! I could go for a cupcake. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. And I would love to have one. Now I'm just hungry. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. They do to mine too. I'm not gonna deny. I swear I meant deny. I'm going insane. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Same. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. God, I can't read. Oh. Don't you dare go to that comment section and say, oh, he didn't say the thing. I saw it. But I chose to give my reaction, which was, oh. Simple reaction. Don't need no freaking out. It's just Sayori. She's not scary. At least I hope so. Anyway. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Can it be for the day, though? Like, come on, Sayori. Help a man out. Come on. I'll buy you some food later. How about that? Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? I don't normally go and watch anime. Yeah, no, not my thing. Then why am I here? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. Why would Monica care? Are we trying to Hey, Monica! Hold on. That was a terrible whistle, and yes, copy that off of someone. It works for him. One day it'll work for me. I mean, I'd be okay with trying to impress Monica. Anyway, it's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. No, I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. The dog's making weird noises. Anyway. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Why did you make that sound? Why did I make that? What's going on? I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Diesel! I know you're nervous, but bro, calm down. You're getting out. This might be sensitive. Diesel! You can do your duties more later. Yeah, I think I got him straightened out. I'll do it later. Yeah. But, I don't... Okay. Anyway. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. You know what? Not gonna question it. That's a girl thing. Not gonna question it. Maybe some guys worry about their hair. Me? I'll run a comb through it like one time in the morning, call it a day. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. I can't read. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because I don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Dang, bro. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's something I would never say to a girl. Dang, what is this, the insult club? We just keep insulting each other. What's going on? That's super mean. Yeah. That something else. Anyway, sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the top. Wait, we're doing what now? Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh, this is gonna be my thumbnail. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I have a few reasons why. Anyway, I struggle to fully close the button near your chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Now that's what I call comedy. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Thank goodness. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? That is what we said earlier. What kind of logic is that? Your logic? Dude, you're the one that said it. And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things, eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing, jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, it's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning? You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Oh, what's up, Monica? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yeah. Clay, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? I sure did. Yeah? My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, but I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose-leaf paper, torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Excuse me. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Oh. Who should I share my poem to first? You know, let's do this in chronological order from Sayori to Monica. Starting with Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Clay. Yes! Points with Sayori. Let's go. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it, but I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a clay poem. I did write it while I chose words, but you know what? Counts I wrote it. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against your paper. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Clay. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all? Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yeah. Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, we'll see about that. Okay. Click outside poem area to continue. Okay, but I haven't read it yet, so hold on. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Same, Sayori. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Sure she can. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes you feel a little better about yourself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Oh yeah, I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Okay. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. And next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Let's go Natsuki. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not... God, I can't read. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So, basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? Not today. I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. God dang, she didn't have to, go all serious. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? What? Because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Ow! I just bit the inside of my cheek. That hurt. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Probably the good thing to do. She'll just hit you if you try to take it away from her. Okay, Yuri. Yuri. You doing anything after the club today, girl? I mean, wow, my smooth talking sucks. That was embarrassing. I'm gonna move on. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Whenever you're ready, Yuri, sorry, I forgot to start speaking. Question: how does someone forget to start speaking? Did you have like a full conversation with me in your head before you were like, oh, I haven't said anything yet? It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time reading a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognized in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Yes, please do. I'd love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. She looks pretty happy, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Why do you got that face? I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. You're fine. I'm just terrible at reading cursive. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. I'm a slow reader. Yuri, girl, calm down, bro. You're good. I just read slow. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Phew. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Clay. It isn't? I completely missed the theme and topic. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance at it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. Yeah, I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Roger that, Yuri. Alright, last but certainly never least, Monica. Hi, Clay. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Sorry. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Clay. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that... Wait. So is it like, depending on who you write, Monica will tell you who she thinks? Also, question. Out of all... Hold on. How did I do it again? Okay. Out of all of the other characters, my question is how come Monica is the only one facing forward? Like, I got to thinking about that. Cause and I'll show y'all in a minute. She only has one pose of her that's sideways. The rest of them, she is looking directly at you, like she feels like she's looking into my soul. But like I'll show y'all later. Like, yeah, how come she's the only one that faces, like, directly towards you? Like, we're gonna get to the bottom of this. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. See, I almost didn't catch it, but see? This is the only pose Monica does when she's facing sideways. Also, how come she's the only one that flips her skirt up at you? Monica, calm down, dude. We'll do it after the club, bro. Just calm yourself. Anyway, oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. And that's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Wait, what? Wait, what? History button. Wait. Whoa, okay. But this line and this line, hold on, wait. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or any... Monica, but what are you talking about, Monica? I'm on to you. I mean, I still think you're... Anyway, but I'm on to you. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just like a hole. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. What? Huh? What? Infinite? Okay. Monica, I got my eye on you, you sexy woman. Got my eye on you guys too. You guys watch her as well. I need all eyes and all ears. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Okay. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. No, excuse me. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. That's actually like some decent advice. Thanks for listening. Thanks for saying that, Monica. Phew. I guess that's everyone. Time. Holy smokes. I'll glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem... Okay. Natsuki, you're not helping me prove my point. Like what I was saying earlier, how come Monica's the only one that faces directly at you? Even Natsuki's head is still off to the side. It's not like her body's directly facing us, but not her head. Yuri is completely I got to thinking about it, and I may or may not have ran into a video on YouTube. Y'all, they made a plus for this game. We may make another video on this game. Maybe not. As they read I already read that. Natsuki's eyes furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss a symbolism or something? Uh-oh. Oh no. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Oh, okay. Things are getting heated now, y'all. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Clay did too. Don't bring me into this. I just work here, bro. Don't bring me into this. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. Oh, I don't expect it to change anytime soon, Unless, of course, I come across something practically inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Clay liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Uh-oh. Natsukuli? You know, Pinkie Pie suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Uh-oh. Oh no. Yuri is mad. Maybe you're just jealous that Clay appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as Clay started showing up. Yuri, I didn't know I had that effect on women. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. You too, she is your she is your president. No, Natsuki, or Monica, no! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Why? Don't get me involved. Clay, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Clay. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Clay? I said earlier, don't get me involved in this. How did I get myself dragged into this? How did I get myself dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be Natsuki, Yuri. Help me, Sayori. We're going with that one. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I have in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Help me! Help me. Pinkie Pie and the big boobed goth giant are fighting. And I'm scared. It's times like these when women scare me. Help me. Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? You two should be ashamed of yourselves. Clay, but that's her problem. This isn't about her. Shut up, Pinkie Pie! No one asked! Damn. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your maturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me, are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Itchy. Dude, you two have done messed up now. Yeah, be quiet. Just, you sit down. Natsuki, Yuri, You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. Look at what you've two done, especially you. You made her cry. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. And everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And hold on. Anyway. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. I can't say it with a straight face. Big and beautiful. Dang straight, Sayori. Tell him how it is. You tell him. just take the compliment, Yuri. Sayori stands triumphantly. Don't bet. Sayori, you're doing a great job. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. See? Why does Monica have to stand facing the camera? Yeah. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I can't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of expressing, wow. That's kind of embarrassing of me. I'm embarrassed myself a lot, so you're good, Monica. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Clay, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of things, about the things of poems, or about the kinds of poems everyone likes. We keep learning I can't read. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Nod to myself with newfound determination. Clay, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say that I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, but what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Clay, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Okay, bro. Calm down. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her. But it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. See, why don't they have Monica here? Like, okay. Fluffy, lipstick, pink, unstable, determination, imagination, spinning, disarray, dazzle, marshmallow, spinning, fuck, or shoot. What? Why? Playground. Oh no, I'm trying to make them for Sayori, not you, Natsuki. Portrait, candy, captive, vicious, Valentine, silly. There you go. Adventure. Yeah, there we go. Stir, capable, lucky, giggle. Shoot. Rain cloud. There we go. Wait. Wormhole, nibble, peace, strap, nibble, shoot. Starscape, destiny, twirl, empty, kiss, pain. Why is that chocolate tears? I'm like, oh yeah, she likes happy and sad stuff. Clumsy, there we go. Fun, there we go. Pleasure, hurt, anxiety, cheeks, puppy, anime, heaven sent, joy. There we go. Romance, nature, rose, graveyard, queen, admiration. Loud, there you go. Vibrant, sadness. Till death do us part. Whistle, bet, bed. I'm with ya. Contamination, sing, skipping, extreme, inflammable, COVID. Oh, now I'm on to fate. What? Sticky. Whoa. Uncontrollable, ocean, feather, sunny, essence, socks. Childhood. Yeah. Whoa. Nope. Happiness, yeah. I guess raindrops? Nope, that was her. Depression. What? Scars. Precious. Well, I mean. Okay. Alright. Y'all, I'm gonna leave this episode here. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like if you want another episode, you know, the usual thing. Subscribe if you want more. Like, come on, hit the subscribe button. We like gray, not red. Anyway, so that's really all I got for today. We're learning some stuff, and I swear, there's a plot where this turns to a horror game. Do I know when it comes? Do I know when it happens? Nope. Will we get there? Eventually. But for now, we're going pretty steady. Building our relationship with Yuri, the other club members. I'm suspicious of Monica. She acts weird. Anyway. Well guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I've already said the other stuff, so I'll see y'all later. I've got to find a way to, leave. Last time it took me an hour.